if you guys found anything in this helpful, I would really appreciate subscribing to the channel, comment, share, like. All right, so these are the Kuiu Access hunting gloves, and I've had them for about 3 years. I got some wear and tear in them, but overall, these gloves, in my opinion, are amazing. I got them because I went hunting in light rain and I was trying to do an all day sit, and I kind of just, for the most part, get weekends to bow hunt. And these are semi waterproof, and I got cold, wet hands, and I couldn't warm them up. And that my hands, when I got done and climbing on a tree, were so pruny, and it just sucked. And I wanted to have a good glove where I could, actually enjoy my time out in the woods. And let me tell you, in my opinion, it was worth it. So let's get into some details. All right, so I said earlier I had them for about 3 years, and I have used them only for hunting and climbing some trees, and there is some wear and tear here. So this is 3 years of hunting, not everyday hunting, basically weekends, but this is the most part that's wore. I got another little nick down here, but they're a pretty tough glove, and very impressed with them. They're not for cold weather, but if you're tracking or if you're sitting and you need something on your hands, but you got a hand muff, they work. They're good enough. And if you pair it with just the glove and something like this, I always wear these. They're just phenomenal. Keep your hands extra warm. You can slide these down and still get that extra coverage. And these wrist cuffs really add additional. So that's a tip if you want to double it up there. But the only other issue that I've had is this. I don't know if you can see that. This index finger that I've used, see the light cracking in there? And the others don't seem to have that. But I use this finger the most for working my phone, and it's beginning to not work as good for touching your phone and finding stuff. And that was another reason why I had gotten these gloves, was I didn't want to constantly take my gloves off to work my phone and find the GPS and where I'm at and whatnot. These gloves, they are semi-waterproof material. Like they're not taped in the seams where they're going, but I tell you what, for what I've put them through and not having cold, wet hands, no other glove has kept my hands warm, especially dry, than these gloves. I was tracking one day for most of the day, and it was snow, lots of snow. And it was probably temperatures were around 30, I would say, and it warmed up to like melting temperatures, so the trees were all melting, and you're touching trees and getting them out of the way. And these gloves, I would have had to have changed my gloves, regular gloves, like 3 times, and I didn't have to change these out. My hands stayed warm and dry. I was very impressed. After that first year of doing that, I went and bought my dad a pair for Christmas, and gave him to them. They run kind of, I'm a large, and for me, I think they're just perfect. Now my dad's got slightly a little bit larger hands, but not too much. And when he wore these, he felt that they were kind of constricting, and when it's too tight on you, you know, it's taking away some of the warmth. And they're also made like that. See, there's just a little bit of extra in there. You want that. Each finger fits amazing. My pinky is right there. My thumb is right there. Each finger is sized perfect, unlike a lot of other gloves on the market. This extra stuff here, I think that was kind of for wiping your face and your nose. I never really found it that useful. If there was one thing I would change about it though, because it's wore here, is if this could go extend, because I do kind of like it, you know, a little bit. If this could extend to this finger, wherever they do it right there, I think would be a huge plus, although that is your trigger finger. But yeah, but these gloves, the fit, feel, everything about them, I absolutely love. I like a thinner glove for gun hunting, just because I can feel the trigger a little bit better, and also for bow hunting. Bow hunting, I use a thumb release back here, and both seasons I found it to be sufficient. Going down to cold, if you get down into below 30s, you know, they'll be a little cold. Even maybe some 40-degree days or upper 30s, it'd be a little cold if you're just out all the time. But if you get a hand muff is a huge plus. This is a huge deal with keeping your wrist warm and that other thing. And even just putting them in your pockets. In my opinion, these gloves are definitely worth the money, and I would get some if I were you. I'm gonna end up getting another pair here sometime soon. I hope you consider subscribing, and don't forget to make memories happen. Thanks for watching Life Practical.